Welcome. Thank you for stopping by and choosing to listen to this message for today. I want you to go ahead and look at these two cards before you. You have the Ace of Wands and the Nine of Swords. These two cards represent the energy that may exist for you within your heart, mind, body, and dare I say your spirit. Whether you are aware of this or not, it does not matter. This energy may still exist for you for the month of December 2024, as well as the first week of January 2025. Now, if you can't quite connect right away to these two cards, that's okay. I'm here to clarify that for you. My name is Kimberly, and this is from Loved Ones Tarot, and this is for all my Scorpios. When I look at these two cards, I see in your energy a bit of a confusion, anxiety, a worry, and it's regarding a opportunity for self-expression. You are presented with an opportunity for self-development, self-improvement, a higher calling. There is an opportunity to connect with your purpose in life. Okay. However, this anxiety and fear is because this opportunity is not an opportunity to make money. You are not going to get rich or richer if you accept this opportunity. And because it may lower or decrease your financial stability, it may affect other people that rely on you or depend on you. And so you're affecting their lives as well in a negative way. And you don't want that. So I do see some wrestling with, should I follow my passion or should I stay where I'm at? Because then at least I am financially stable. And yeah, that is all I can see in the energy for you. And if that connected with you, then this reading is for you. So please keep watching. If you're still a little bit confused but curious, please keep watching. These two cards represent what you're feeling in December and January. You have the King of Wands in reverse and the Magician in reverse as well. Yeah, so in your heart, you don't really have a fire or passion to manifest anything right now in your life, anything new in regards to your personal goals, in regards to your career. It's almost as if you don't even want to think about the future. Are you feeling hopeless for your future? Are you feeling like there is no future? Or are you feeling like it is what it is? There's nothing going to change, so you might as well get comfortable and being bored and having no passion. That's what I can see in your heart. All right, mentally, how are you feeling? I mean, what are you thinking about? Sorry, I can't talk. The Eight of Cups in reverse and the Seven of Swords. So yeah, it goes along with your heart, how you are sort of accepting this boredom, accepting a life with less passion. Your mind, you have stayed in a certain situation or environment where your brain is not really working. There's no sparks going in your mind. You're not inspired. You're not being creative or passionate in your mind. There's no creating of anything in your mind. But you are thinking about if there is a possibility for you to get back that inspiration, to get back that passion by sneaking around or and behind your partner in order to, let me see, what are you sneaking around about? I'm just going to pull one card. Okay, transformation. So you are resisting. What? Okay, one more before I say anything. definitely on your mind is a refusal for you to improve your level of fulfillment and satisfaction. Okay. One more for the Death. And the Seven of Swords, really. The Ten of Wands. Okay, so you may be telling people in your life right now, the ones that you are afraid to lose or the ones that you are afraid to impact in a negative way, you may be telling them, oh, I'm fine. I'm okay where I'm at. It's cool. It's cool. But are you doing things to relieve yourself of that boredom in ways that you are not proud of? In ways that may make your family or your partners, would it make them be confused if they were to know what you're doing? Would they be offended? Would they, or would they just say, why wouldn't you tell me? Why do you feel like you can't tell them? That's interesting. Why do you feel like you can't tell them? The Ten of Pentacles. Oh, because again, you don't want to disrupt the financial stability of your relationships and of your home. You don't want to make anyone feel uncomfortable or hurt by your actions. Perhaps you feel like if you chose passion, this opportunity to fulfill yourself, perhaps you feel like it's too selfish, so other people would judge you or call you, you know, too self-centered for it. I could see that. So you'd rather just not transform. You'd rather just not tell people how you feel. And so you can keep your relationship steady and yeah, no rocking of the boat, really. What are your intentions? These two cards represents what you want people to see and believe about you based on your intentions. You have the Eight of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. You want people to see and believe that either some of y'all want people to believe that, no, I'm not going to work on my passion. I don't even want to. I don't even want it. I don't even want this opportunity that's going to come my way. It's not even fulfilling for me. I'm happy where I am. Trust and believe that. Trust and believe that I am happy with just doing what I'm doing and being with you. And some of y'all are trying to prove to your partner in a relationship that you are willing to put in the work necessary, that you are completely focused and you're completely committed to that relationship. But what can your partners and everyone else actually see from you in real life? You have the King of Swords and the Eight of Swords. So hold on, let me move my lamp out the way. People can see that there's something you're hiding. You're not telling the truth. There's something within you, and they can see it, that it has to tie in with your feeling of being stuck or trapped. And that could be you are expressing or showing without you even knowing that you're distant, you're bored, you're not passionate, you're not affectionate, you are procrastinating, you just have lowered energy nowadays. But yeah, they just know something's up with you. Is it obvious? Oops, I hit my lamp. Even if I moved it. Is there, one more card before I say anything else for what people can see about Scorpios? Is there anything else for Scorpios? Oh, just the Death card again. They could see that they know that you need a change in your life. Oh, all right. So some of y'all, your partners, your family, they see that you need a self-transformation. You need something to come into your life to inspire you. They are aware of this. Okay, they are aware that you're not telling the truth. For some of y'all, they are aware that by you not going after what you want, you're not going to be satisfied ever or fulfilled. So why would you keep it up? Why would you? I guess that fear and anxiety within your energy is so strong that even if your partner or your family is telling you, hey, I see that you need this opportunity to be fulfilled, you're still not going to come out and say it. You're not. You're just, that's how much fear and anxiety has control over you for some of y'all, it looks like. But are your, one more for the death, the King of Pentacles. Okay. So they haven't come out and told you, for some of y'all, because they want you to remain the King of Pentacles. They want you to remain the King of Pentacles. So they want you to provide financially and emotionally. They want you to maintain a level of financial success, of wealthiness. They need that sense of security and stability from you, and which is why they haven't brought it up. But would they what if you did bring it up? You know what I'm saying? What would they do then if but I'm not going to dig deeper into that. I won't. Moving on, the situation that needs to be addressed, according to your loved ones on the other side, is your level of satisfaction, fulfillment, and the reawakening of what could fulfill you. A reawakening of what could fulfill you is the situation. And let's gain a little more clarity on that. The Four of Swords. Okay. Is it so just your overall sense of fulfillment and satisfaction? Yet again, you see that you have the Nine of Swords and the Nine of Swords. This is in the underlying energy, fear, anxiety of your change, and your fear and anxiety of going after to achieve this level of contentment. You know, that you see this man, he's like, I'm surrounded by all my trophies and all my blessings and I'm good. There's fear of you getting to that point of feeling good. And the reawakening, yeah, that fear again of like, oh, if I reawaken, if I stop being on autopilot, or if I stop just staying in this life of just performing my obligations, will all hell break loose? Will there be this disapproval and this huge fight with those I love if I decide to up and change myself? Anything? Oops, what just dropped out? Did something just drop out? Thought a card popped out. I don't see one though. The World in reverse. To clarify, the Five of Wands. Yeah, there's this hesitation from you because you want to belong. You have this great desire to connect on a deep, meaningful, purposeful way with those you love, because you love who you're with. You want to see them happy. They make you happy. So if this whole reading you were like, oh, excuse you, I do want to be with my family, I do want to be with my partner, it's just my career or where we live, or just the situation we're in, or the environment that I'm not happy with. Okay, I see you. I'm sorry. I'll say that right now. You do want to belong with the person in question. For most of you, not everyone. Some of y'all could want to distance yourself or separate. That too could be under the fear and anxieties that you may like, that you may like that they may separate from you. You may like that risk. But for many of you, you want that sense of community, of closeness. What can help you with this surrounding fear and anxiety and the risk of your relationships? This is the energy that you need more of, the Temperance. Which is to say, you just need to find that inner calmness within you. You need to find a way to work with your higher purpose, your higher inner purpose. It is the only way for you to live. And I'm only saying that for you, for this particular reading for December and January, because not everybody and not every month is going to be like packed with your purpose and why you're here on earth. And sometimes you're just gonna have to, I don't know, do chores, run errands, and that's all you do for like, you know, a couple of weeks. And then after that, you're just transporting your kids back and forth to soccer practice or piano lessons, and that's it. That's your month. And then maybe you went to the pool. I don't know. Some months are not that exciting. That's okay. But for you, for December, your loved ones on the other side are saying, you have to connect with your higher inner purpose, your spirituality, why you're here on this earth. What else should I say to y'all? Anything else about the Temperance? Anything else that you would like for them to know or are allowed to know? Sorry, I'm just pulling a card. The Two of Wands. Okay, so you have a choice, right? To go after your passion or stay where you're at, where it's safe and comfortable and secure. When you make this decision, when you make it, and you will make one, your loved ones on the other side, they're just saying, just remember what you've always wanted, deep, deep, deep down in your soul. Just remember what it is that you always want. And can you live with your decision? All right, can you live with it once you make it? The energy that you need less of, the King of Pentacles. Okay, so remember, where are you? What people can see and believe about you. What's happening in real life. Your loved ones are not wanting to see you self-transform into somebody else and to pick this opportunity of passion, because it will risk your status as the King of Pentacles. It will risk your status of the King of Pentacles. However, your loved ones on the other side are saying, you need this energy less. It's not that important right now. It could be very valid. It could be, you could be, you know, other people could be very dependent on you, relying on you, and though that is important. But for December in particular, just right now, it's more important for you to put down the King of Pentacles, all your obligations, your financial obligations, this sense of duty of having to have money and to have a lot of money. A lot of money. We're talking enough money to pass down to your children, and your children pass on to their children. Okay, because the King of Pentacles is the master of the coin. He is the master of financial providing, of his fiscal responsibilities. Now, your loved ones are saying, just put that down for a second. And just remember your higher inner purpose, okay? Moving on. This in the green section is your words of advice from your loved ones. You have advice 1, 2, 3, and it's off camera, but that's advice number 3. You could relate to advice number 1 or number 2 or number 3. You could relate to all or none, but I do hope you relate to one of them. You have the Tower, the Queen of Cups, and the Four of Cups. The necessary changes that need to happen that will feel uncomfortable, they will feel painful. Approach them as the Queen of Cups and not the Four of Cups. The Queen of Cups is someone who can give love, receive love, but she can also feel all the emotions, the up and down of emotions. She can process them and move forward in a positive direction with a positive mind frame, because she is love, and she also allows her passion to flow through her and into other people so that they too are inspired, they too feel passion. So it is a reciprocal type of energy that the Queen of Cups has. And the Four of Cups is someone who is distant, who's withdrawn, isolated within themselves. They are lost within their inner world, their inner voice, inside their head. Don't be that. When the changes happen within the dynamics of your relationships, face it as the Queen of Cups and not the Four of Cups. All right, for some of you. Advice number 2, you have the Knight of Swords in reverse, the Five of Swords, and the Ace of Swords in reverse. You will never gain that clarity. For some of y'all, you'll never gain that sense of mental clarity on what to do next. If you feel like the only person that is, that there has to be a person that is right. Oops, I just removed my camera. Okay, I did. Let me do it again. Advice number 2, you have the Knight of Swords, the Five of Swords, and the Ace of Swords, and these are reverse. For some of y'all, your loved ones on the other side want you to know that you will never gain that mental clarity on what to do if you feel like there only has to be one winner, that there only has to be one person that is right and the other person is wrong. Okay, there is a way for everyone involved to reach an agreement where everyone is happy, not where y'all compromise and one person is happy and the other person is meh, okay, fine, is somewhat happy. No, both of y'all can be 100% happy. You just have to believe that, all right? You don't have to suffer. You don't have to give in and sacrifice your passion if that is what is meant for you, and you will know if it's meant for you, all right? Advice number 3, which was off camera, but here it is. Page of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Three of Swords in reverse. If you don't process what you're feeling and then share it with those that matter to you or those who are affected by you, if you keep this down inside, if you abandon yourself, abandon your wants, your needs, your desires for your personal growth, then you're just bringing heartache into your life. And that heartache will grow like poison, and it will make you unsuccessful in how you provide financially and how you provide in your roles, whatever that, and obligations, whatever they may be. And you will lack a vision, a positive vision for your future, okay? For some of y'all, it will affect the way you see your life in the future. You may not even have a future outlook at all if you continue to ignore yourself and bury deep down within you everything that's trying to bubble up, all right, for some of y'all. So in your near future of this situation, you have the King of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, and the Star. So in the near future, it looks like you will be able to make a choice and then follow through with that choice, or at least you will have a more positive outlook on your future because you can see more clearly your future and the future of other people. However, with the Five of Pentacles in reverse, it may take some time, but you will be able to see a way out of your struggle and your lack of motivation and willpower. All right, so if you're doubting that you can ever have a clear mind and a clear path, you will. All right, trust in the Star. Have faith that you are heading and you can head into the right direction. And not everything has to be systematic. Not everything has to follow a set path, a set course. A person's life and their phases of life can zigzag. It can go backwards, forwards, up, down, sideways. If you feel like it has to be a set path from A to B to C to D, all the way to Z, then, well, I'm not going to give you advice. This is what is going to happen for you more than likely, is that you will be able to break free of feeling as if everything has to be a certain way. All right. And I will let you, again, I will let you know where in your weekly outlook this is supposed to happen. So in the weekly outlook, it is very specific, so it may relate to you or it may not. This is just something to keep in mind just in case it does happen for you. And just remember, nothing's set in stone, so you have the power to change anything with this information going forward. You have the Knight of Pentacles and the King of Cups. Okay, so it looks like there's going to be some emotional instability regarding your inability to keep up with your obligations, as whatever your obligations may be. Especially financially, if you're not able to keep up, or you may find that just be performing your actions and duties and obligations, it's becoming more of a chore for you. Is there anything else before? Let's see. Okay. Yeah, so the clarifying card, 10 of Wands. Yeah, you are going to either procrastinate or stop doing certain obligations. Whether you communicate this with other people involved or not, I don't know, but you are going to be like, you know what? I am not doing certain things. All right. Okay, in the second week of December, it looks like you are anticipating a reaction. I don't know if it's from someone or from whoever, someone at work, but you're anticipating a reaction based upon something that you invested in. And so it's just a waiting game in the second week for you. I don't see it being resolved. Or are you getting an answer? Let me see. Do you get an answer in the second week for what you're looking for? 8 of Swords. Yes, some of y'all will get the answer that you were waiting for in the second week of December. The third week of December, you have the Devil in reverse and the Ace of Wands. You will, like in the second week, you will feel a release of yourself. That feeling of being trapped, of being stagnant, of being passionless, of feeling dissatisfied, of unhappiness. And second week continues into the third week. You will feel a release. And the Ace of Wands in your energy, you are going to feel it, the positive effects of this opportunity for self-improvement, of growing your purpose. You're going to feel it in the third week of December. Now, the fourth week of December, you have the Queen of Wands and the Moon. It seems like your partner is untrusting of the changes that are happening around them, or someone in your life who's significant to you. They're untrusting of what is happening. But let me make sure. I'm just pulling one more card. Six of Cups for your clarifying card. Yes, that is your family, your partner. They are unsure of all the changes, all right? So that could have some conflict in the last week of December for you. So you have the Queen of Wands and the Ace of Swords, both in reverse for January, the first week of January 2025. It looks like your partner will refuse to accept this change. They refuse to accept what you are choosing to do. They may want a separation because of the constant fighting or constant miscommunication. Let me make sure though, and draw more cards. I want to have one more card. Okay, your clarifying cards are the Knight of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So while you have a vision for the future in one direction, your partner still has a vision for y'all's future in the other direction. So y'all are not going to be on the same page starting in January for some of y'all. And they may decide to separate from you because of this. All right. I'm sorry to leave you with that, but this should, rather than scare you, it should empower you to know ahead of time that you have that power to change anything that happens. Anything that is predicted in this reading, you have the power to change it. For your word of encouragement from your loved ones on the other side, you have the Nine of Wands, the Emperor in reverse, and the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Your loved ones want you to know that you should not give up on what matters most to you and what connects to your higher inner purpose. Do not be afraid to go against the status quo or what is expected of you traditionally, socially. Don't be afraid to cross boundaries, to go beyond what is expected of you or what people have put in place as your limitations, because you don't have to rely on the approval of society or the approval of what is right. Not when you are fighting for your higher inner purpose and your self-fulfillment. Okay? You have to, now is the time in December in particular. It's not always the case, but just for December and January, now is the time to give back to you, to give yourself grace and understanding and forgiveness, and to put yourself first, all right? And if that gave you some clarity, feel free to subscribe to my channel or like the video or just keep on coming back. With that said, to all my Scorpios, take care.